here's what you're going to do today. I'm going to give each one of you one of these. Some of you are already, they're kind of dispersed around the table. It says, I want you to read along with me. With your partner, using your Roscoe guide to color filters, everybody, all right, and your Roscoe gel samples, and everybody's got their own. I've seen you all kind of playing with them already, sticking them up to your eyes, looking through them. It's quite fun. You're going to choose a couple moments. We have 6 of us here, so why don't we say 3 moments? 3 moments from the show, chosen from the script, that you would like to light. Feel free to experiment and be creative, but remember that this is the Diary of Anne Frank. There are places for greens and blues and so forth, but you don't want it to look like a, disco. So remember that you're telling Anne Frank's story, and it should be based in realism, so don't go for too much spectacle, but feel free to work outside the box. A few holes here that you can work with, and we can also put in a few more. Let's just go ahead and say that this is your stage left, stage right, and center stage. And just to kind of give an example, I went ahead and taken a couple of the gels out and placed them underneath the lamp. And you can kind of see just how by putting a couple little gels in there and turning on a light, how it changes the ambiance of the scene just a bit. Right now, what time of day might you think that this would take place? What's the feeling?
Like at night?
Maybe at nighttime, maybe the feeling like
sunset.
Or the sunset,
Sunrise.
maybe a dusk. So I think that we're looking at some pretty dreary lighting, but an example where you can really put some, maybe use some blues or some other colors is here we have Peter's skylight, and we can even cut a hole out up here or something like that where you can get some of that nice light blue hue coming in through the window. So I want you to be creative, but understand the circumstances of the environment and the conditions that they're living in. On the worksheet, the only thing that I really have for you to do is I want you to write down the moment and the page number, what gel samples you selected. The gel samples also have numbers and names included with them, and lighting locations. So if you want to have one center stage left, center stage right, or if I need to cut out some spots back here so that you can light in here, or even if I need to cut up some spots through the back so you can do some back upward lighting, we can do that. And then I also want you to write your justification. What about that particular moment did you think called for those particular lighting gels? All right? So why don't you all go ahead and get started. Look through your book right here, the Roscoe guide. This is great for them to provide us with this. And a lot of them, they'll even tell you what would be a good reason to use that. All right? Are there any questions? No? You got it? Yeah. All right. A little bit about the set that you've, or the lighting that you've done here.
Okay. So we're representing like when they're looking out the window in Peter's room, and we chose the backlights. They're light relief yellow 313, and there's 2 on each side of the stage to represent that the light is coming from the outside and what they can't experience outside.
Okay.
And then this one is also the skylight from Peter's room. It's a blue kind of setting from the outside, from the top of Peter's room, the little opening right there. And then the middle one is kind of like a little orange feeling coming from the little lamp in the middle of the room. So like it gives them that setting also. So it just fits in.
So did you intentionally try to mute some of that center area so that the focus would stay on Peter's room, or did you just, what made you choose that particular color?
Because it kind of took away, like it made you focus more on Peter's room because it's a brighter color.
All right, very good, thank you.